Good afternoon, it's Jan from Twink Stamping. I'm an independent UK demonstrator. I've come along today to share with you a project that a card that I made this morning following the mystery stamping in the Fairies Creative Garden Facebook group. The design was by Rachel Berry. If you want to check her out on Facebook, she does some lovely cards. Yes, so this was my take on it. I was using the Sweet as Peach stamp set, and it opens out, which I thought was a really brilliant fancy fold. And this side is actually meant to be a card, you know, like a gift card. So you can put a gift card in there. I've left mine blank because I thought what I might do is, if I don't use it as a gift card holder, I could just put a sentiment on that bit. But yeah, fabulous, isn't it? Fabulous fold. So it just folds in on itself. And there you go. So I thought I'd make this with you today. As I say, nothing like leaving it till the last minute. Today is actually Wednesday. And my videos go out at 6 p.m. UK time. Yeah, I've been extremely busy these last few weeks, and I actually was about to write a post to say I'm sorry, but I can't do a video tonight. But no, put the big girl pants on and thought, right, we've got to do something. So what you're going to need for this particular card is that your base will be 8 inches by 8 inches, and you are going to score that at 4 inches this way, turn it and score it at 4 inches that way. Then you are going to leave it in your cutter, and then you're going to line it up at 4 inches, so it'll basically be on the score line. You are going to then cut down to 4 inches, which is basically the start of the center score line. That's that. Okay, that's all you're going to do. Now you're going to fold this flap over, and you are going to score. So turn your card so it looks like that, and then you're going to score a diagonal line this way. Don't use your cutter. Times I've done that this week. Okay, so that is it. That is your fold. How magnificent is that? Anyway, let's do all our folding and burnishing. Nice crisp edges. So what happens is, oops, a bit dirty, evidence of my sweeties. What happens is this top flap goes behind there, and this bit pushes up like that, and there you have your card. How fabulous is that? You can either stick this side over there or this side over there. Really does not matter. I actually just found the best side for mine. That to me looks like the best side, so I will be putting glue on this one. I did glue mine before I decorated. You can decorate before or after, it doesn't matter. We'll just pop that over there, and then I know it's done. It's finished. It's done, out of the way. Make sure it's nice and neat. Okay, just gonna get my bone folder in there. Just try and sharpen that up. And the next bit is just to decorate. So you need, if you want to copy this, by all means. Obviously you might want to do your own designs, but you are going to need, I decorated the back as well as the front. Pop my little card back in. Yes, I decorated the front as well as the back and the insides. So you are going to need 5 mats in cardstock, okay, 5 of those. Then you are going to need, if you're decorating the same as me, you're going to need some DSP. That sorry, I didn't even give you the measurements, did I? Okay, your cardstock mats are 3 7/8, and the DSP is 3 3/4, and you're going to need however many you need to decorate your card. I only used 2. I've actually stuck them down. I didn't think you needed to see me do all that. Then if you want to do the strip across here, I cut a strip that measured 3 3/4 across, and let's measure it. I didn't actually, I just guessed. 1 1/4 wide. Okay, with this I did die cut a fancy edge, and I used the fancy edge from the hand penned, or the penned flowers dies. Great. I was looking for, you know, I haven't got the new set of edges, fancy edges, so I thought that would be perfect. So we'll do that in a second. I also cut out a flower for the, or some peaches for the inside, and a little flower for there, and I cut them all out of the DSP. Whoops, that's it, they're all over the table now. Oh dear, I'll have to rescue this later. The DSP, I can't show you it because it's everywhere now, is You're a Peach. It's called You're a Peach Designer Series paper, and it actually goes with the Sweet as a Peach stamp set. We are going to be using the stamp set. So what I thought I'd do is I'm going to decorate everything first, then I'll do the fancy edges, and I'll do the front last. Okay, so because I want to get rid of all these bits of card that are all everywhere, otherwise you know, we'll end up losing them. So I'm going to have a little seat for now, or maybe not. Okay, let's just get this, sorry, going a bit too fast there, wasn't I? Out of focus. So how's the weather been with you? I know it's been raining a lot in the UK. Which way should we have that? That way, I think. It's been raining an awful lot in the UK. People actually have had floods. I feel so sorry for people that get, you know, flooded out of their homes. It must be absolutely awful. Awful. I'm very lucky. I live right on the top of a hill, so the chances of us getting flooded are pretty remote. Never say never. I think we're about 360 foot above sea level, so the sea's not going to get us, hopefully. There we go. It is a bit tricky doing this after, you know, after you've put it together, but it's not too bad. I'm a bit, you know, sometimes I get a bit confused if I can't, you know, I need to decorate beforehand. Never sure where things go. So that's the inside. It's a really quick card to put together. Now I need one of these to cut for my triangles. So all you do is literally line up your point to point on your cutter, so you with the ridge inside your cutter. Oops, can't see, can you? So the points are level, And I always take my, if I can remember, to take my blade into the middle of what I'm going to cut, rather than start from the edge, because sometimes it puckers the edge. You don't want to be doing that. We'll get rid of that. So just pop some glue on the back of this one. This is a lovely new one. Try and get it as even as possible. You've got to be careful that you don't go over your score line. Now this is a pretty tight fit, this one. Whoops. Do you know, I think I may have cut this one just a wee bit too short, too long. Oh no, I just don't want to get it over that line there. Hopefully that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. I know if you're out there, ladies, you know who you are, waiting for me to make a mistake. On Saturday, I will confess, I had an all-day class, not Saturday, on Monday. And if anything could go wrong, it did go wrong. The ladies were very lovely to me. They just took it in their stride. We got there in the end, but let's just say it was a bit of a struggle. And I explained that I do leave all my mistakes in my videos, not because I want to hide. No, start again. I don't edit my videos because I cannot be bothered, is the truth. I cannot be bothered to do all the editing that it takes to take mistakes out. I think you should see mistakes because we all make them. And sometimes it's good to know other people make mistakes and how to rectify them too. I mean, we got, as I say, on Monday, we did, I think we all had our fair share of doing things wrong, but we all got there in the end because we all helped each other put it right. That was a lot of waffle. Okay. Whoops. That was way off, wasn't it? Better take that off quick because that is way out of it. Forgot that I didn't actually leave myself a lot of border when I cut this lot. Oh, I hate being glued up. Oh, right, that's that done. That's the horrible gluey bit done. I'm going to do, I think what I'll do next is I'll actually do my my stamping. Let's get that done. And we're going to use the peach. We're going to be using Sweet as a Peach. We're going to be using those, and this is actually just one stamp. Yes, you'll notice it's got gaps in it. That is where the actual peaches sit, so you can line it up so that they look as if they're on the leaves. Great idea. So I'm using Pear Pizzazz as my colour of choice for the leaves. I would like to get myself some garden green, but I haven't not got round to it. So we're going to come sort of slightly over here. Yep, that'll do. It looks blotchy because it is blotchy. You don't get a perfect image with that, well, I'm not getting a perfect image with that stamp. And when I look at the pictures of it, the stamp, it is actually blotchy. So I don't think there's actually anything wrong with the stamp. It's supposed to be like that. Right, now we're going to attempt, dun, dun, dun. We're going to attempt now to stamp the peaches. I should just find my pale papaya, because I think this is the perfect colour to do the peaches. And before I stamp, I'm going to use Calypso Coral on a finger dauber. And I'm just going to add some colour, random. I don't think there's anywhere that you have to put it, but so that we get a bit of a two-tone effect. Now, whether it works or not, we shall see. So it's lining this up now. So you've got a notch there, notch here, and a notch here. On your stamps, if you can see, there is actually a notch there, a notch here, and a notch here. Okay. So I'm thinking that's going to go about there. I have to go over the top of this. I'm going to go here, slightly over to one side, because I can get my head down here without getting in the camera. So I think it's like that. I've gone for it. Let's hope. Yes, perfect. It actually worked. And you can see where I've coloured using the Calypso Coral. I think it just gives it a nice effect. Right, now we're going to stamp our saying, and let's hope I get that right. Otherwise I'll be doing it all over again. So, ink my stamper. I'm using Calypso Coral to put my... I'm going to test it on a piece of paper first. I don't know how many of you do that. Beautiful. Right, line it up. So I have to go right over the top of my stamping. Make sure that it's straight. I'm pleased with that. So that's good. So that's done. So we'll put the stamps away. Oh no, don't want to put my stamps away just yet. If you notice, I've got some lovely little flowers all stamped on there. I may as well do those while I'm here. And they are these three little flowers. Tiny little flowers. A little block. And this time I am actually inking above. Instead of taking my pad to my stamp, I'm taking my stamp to my pad, because it is only a tiny little stamp. Oh, now see, that one didn't come out at all. So I'm going to try and line that back up. That'll have to do. It will have to do. Quite disappointed about that. I'm not sure if there's something on that that's perhaps dirty. Never mind, never mind. It's not going to show, not going to show. It's not the end of the world. Now they're perfect, look at those. I think there may have been something on my stamp. That'll do. Quite a few on there, isn't there? Gone a bit over the top, but never mind. Right, next job, I'm going to die cut the bottom. These plates, honestly, they wear out so quickly. Or is it because I just do so many runs through there? Right, here's the die I'm going to be using. It's going to go here. It's going to cut off. It's going to cut off one of my little flowers. I'm putting it right at the edge of that. I'm just going to tape it down so it doesn't move. Oh, sorry, I've moved the camera. Sorry. Stop it. Stop. Someone asked me the other day if my camera jogged about, because if you could see my setup, you would understand why she asked the question. And I said, no, it doesn't. But it does. Right. So there you go. It's all cut beautifully there. It just missed my flowers. So that's good. While I've got this out, I will now cut the piece of calypso coral that's going to go on the inside of my card to be like the little pocket for my gift card. Sorry, I've got a habit of that. I stopped speaking halfway through. I know I'm going to say it. I'm just takes time to get out of my mouth. Okay, let's go. Sorry. There we go. All done. Clean that up in a bit. Whoops-a-daisy. I'll show you what's gone wrong. There you go, girls. You'll be happy. Look, tore a little piece of the card, taking my the sticky tape off. I couldn't find my Scotch tape that I normally use to tape down my dies. I couldn't find it. I'd taken it to one of my classes and put it somewhere, and I couldn't find it. So I've been using washi tape, you know, and then sort of taking the sticky off on my dress. But I obviously didn't take it off enough. You can't see it. It doesn't matter. That's going to go in there, and I'm going to have a flower on there anyway, so never mind. This will now sit on here. It's pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. Forgot what I was going to say now. It's gone blank. I'll make sure I got it out the right way. Went completely blank then. That's nice. I used Wink of Stella, of course, on my peaches. Now we've only got a couple of things left to do. I just need glue on the back of this, down one side and along here and up this side. So it doesn't matter where you put it. I'm going to put mine almost in the middle, I think. I hope that's straight. Whoops, moved it. Looks straight, doesn't it? And as I say, you can just put, I'm not going to bother to cut one of these out, because you know it can just go like that. You know what I was doing. I've got my little spray of peaches there, so I'm just going to add some glue on the back, only a little bit of glue on the back of each of these. That goes on there. Remember that this bit's going to fold up, so you don't want anything going on the top of that. Whoops, it stuck to my finger. So that's that. I'm now going to do a sentiment. The sentiment that I chose for that one, I believe, is a retired stamp. Let's just cut myself a bit of card. Make sure I've cut it big enough. Yeah. It's a retired stamp. It's the fancy phrases, because I wanted something that said a little something for you, because I thought that was quite apt. So I'm just gonna, I'll remove, just clean my stamp, just remove that off that block, pop this one on here. I'm going to use my black because I'm going to emboss this. I think perhaps I'm being a bit ambitious doing it on here, because I've definitely got to get, oh, that's okay. Okay, I'm just going to pop over and put some clear embossing powder on this, and I'm going to heat emboss it. I will be 2 minutes. No, not 2. Always seems to take forever. There we go. Oh. Right, I'm just going to die cut this. There's no point in me bringing my machine over and showing you. Let's just kind of label out. I'm praying that it's going to go straight. That's all I'm worried about. Otherwise I'll be doing it again. Okay. Got to be careful with my tape too. Taking it off very gently. That is going to do. That came out quite well, so that's good. That's good. That went on flat. So remember, it's going this way. Oh, a bit's come undone there. There you go. Well, one more little job to do, and that is just to cut myself a little flower out of the DSP. It can be any flower. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't want to use that bit. I've already got a piece that I'm starting to cut up, so I didn't want to use a piece that I'd have to chop into. So a really easy base card to do. You know, just 8 inches square, scored at 4 inches on both sides. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You don't have to remember loads of different measurements. Fab, absolutely fabulous. Right, that's my little flower. I just wanted something on there, a little bit of glue on the back. We'll just cover up that little mistake there. You wouldn't even know. Wouldn't even know. So all that leaves me to do now is to pop some sparklies on the front. I do love these. Love, 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 love them. Just pop them. Oh, that flew off. There. Really lovely and sparkly. We could try and put one there. There we go. Wouldn't know. I don't like it there though. Don't like it. No one's going to notice that. No one's going to say, look at that awful mess. There we go. That is it. Thank you for stopping by today and watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you would like to subscribe, just hit the subscribe button. You can tap the little bell that's next to it, and that will tell you when I next go live. Or, yes, put my video up. I can't go live yet. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So there you go. That's it. All the products that I've used are available in my online shop. If you don't have a UK demonstrator and you would like a catalogue, please drop me a line. I'll be more than happy to send one to you if you're in the UK. All my contact details are down below, and a list of the products are also down below. So thank you once again, and I'll catch up with you again next week. Bye bye now.